President Biden just gave his State of the Union address, and in it, he talked about housing and mortgages. Naturally, I would like to share what he said and respond with my thoughts.
The cost of housing is so important to you. If inflation keeps coming down, mortgage rates will come down as well, and the Fed acknowledges that. But I'm not waiting.
That is true. Lower inflation correlates with lower interest rates. However, in this same speech, Biden touched on how low the unemployment rate is right now. Low unemployment tends to result in higher interest rates. Frankly, I think that the most recent job reports are full of incorrect data, but that is a whole different conversation.
I want to provide an annual tax credit that will give Americans $400 a month for the next 2 years as mortgage rates come down, to put toward their mortgages when they buy their first home or trade up for a little more space.
Okay, so here is where things get interesting. Biden proposed a tax credit for homebuyers. It sounds great on the surface, but let's peel back some onion layers and think of the bigger picture. There is not nearly enough available homes on the market to match demand. This is what is driving prices up. A tax incentive is only going to increase demand, which is going to continue to drive prices up. Homebuyer tax credits worked well after 2008 because there was an oversupply of homes and not a lot of demand. Lots of people want to buy homes in 2024, and we do not need a tax incentive to drive sales.
And my administration is also eliminating title insurance on federally backed mortgages.
I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt here and assume that perhaps instead of title insurance, he meant mortgage insurance. Title insurance protects lenders and buyers from latent or undiscovered claims and liens against the property. Title insurance serves an important role in protecting people from losing their homes because of a title dispute. It makes zero sense to eliminate this. Now, assuming Biden meant to say mortgage insurance, then it makes more sense. It costs money for FHA, VA, and USDA to operate their mortgage programs, so I don't see them eliminating mortgage insurance entirely, but I certainly think that it is feasible to reduce these costs. That would be a viable way to make homes more affordable right now.
We've cut red tape so builders can get federally financing, which is already helping build a record 1.7 million new housing units nationwide.
He touched on cutting red tape and providing federal funding to help home builders. The best solution to bringing more housing inventory to market is to build more homes. Any legislation that incentivizes builders to build is a good thing in my book, and it'll go a long way in making homeownership attainable for more Americans. I applaud this and hope there is action behind these words. Homeownership is still the #1 way to build wealth in America today. It is not solely the responsibility of the federal government to help people achieve this goal. State and local governments need to step up to the plate and help with this as well. This is another reason why we need to pay close attention to our local political races this November.